Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the catchiest and most dynamic theme songs to sound the entrance for the WWE Women's roster.
An alluring blend of power and grace.
Number 10, Celtic Invasion, Becky Lynch. The best pro wrestling themes are those that are immediately recognizable. Celtic Invasion lets the audience know immediately what's up and who's about to dominate the ring.
She's coming out here! Is she nuts? The man has arrived!
Becky Lynch has retained this awesome theme from her NXT steampunk days for a good reason. It still suits her character, an energetic punk rock piece that's aggressive but also melodic.
War Games has gone big time!
Celtic Invasion is also perfectly sing-alongable, which is always a good thing at a WWE live event or PLE. In 2025, Becky Lynch got a new theme courtesy of the Wonder Years, but regardless, both songs serve as the clarion call for Becky Lynch to deliver the grappling goods.
The question is, will Becky Lynch once again be the Women's World Champion?
Number 9, Wildcat, Sable. The WWE recycles a lot of their themes, often tinkering with them to create different versions for different wrestlers. Wildman Mark Mero utilized the Wildcat theme when he still retained ex-wife Sable as his manager and valet.
Mero, what a combination here in the World Wrestling Federation!
The song eventually found its way to the latter as her popularity skyrocketed in the wake of Mero's heel turn.
Check it out! Here comes Sable!
This composition from legendary songwriter Jim Johnston strides the line between the 80s and 90s stylistically and incorporates animal sounds that, well, sound like a wildcat. The tune almost sounds like a more upbeat version of Jake the Snake Roberts' theme, a slinky and slithering gem that welcomes Sable to the ring.
Well, here comes Sable, who picked up a victory over Tori Wilson this past Sunday, a controversial one in the Great American Bash.
Number 8, Let's Light It Up, AJ Lee. The much-missed AJ Lee employed something of an underrated entrance theme when she used to skip down to ringside.
From Union City, New Jersey, AJ!
Let's Light It Up plays it smart by opening up with the chorus, an electro-alternative earworm that immediately brightens the room. It's a little poppy, a little punky, and perfectly suited to the chaotic Lee's ever-unpredictable persona.
AJ has a match tonight with Nikki Bella.
Let's Light It Up is also snotty enough to work for both a face or heel, two sides that AJ Lee definitely played over the years. The song has also been so closely associated with her over the years that the WWE hasn't dared to repurpose it for any other superstar.
She is the Divas Champion, AJ Lee!
Number 7, Time to Rock and Roll, Trish Stratus. The evolution of Trish Stratus' character from manager to Day One Hall of Fame talent necessitated a change in music. Time to Rock and Roll would go on to become a defining entrance theme for Stratus, a tune that featured Lil' Kim adding her own unique stamp and style. Kim's opening giggle on the track works extremely well at letting the audience know what's up, while the actual composition is a soulful hip-hop track with a driving backbeat.
Introducing first, from Toronto, Canada, she is the Women's Champion, Trish Stratus!
Some WWE entrance themes rely on guitar hooks or percussion to get their message across, but Time to Rock and Roll is a vocal-driven tune with swagger that definitely works.
The Hall of Famer Trish Stratus walking.
Number 6, Sky's the Limit, Sasha Banks. Every day was boss time back when Sky's the Limit introduced Sasha Banks to the squared circle.
Wow! Sasha Banks is here!
It's just a banger through and through, an electro-pop track with hip-hop vibes that nevertheless rocks with pure energy. Sky's the Limit hypes things up with a short lead-in that drives home the super memorable chorus to the masses.
And their opponent, first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks!
The song just feels like a big deal, like a true superstar is present within the WWE universe, and Sasha Banks definitely fit that bill to a T. Meanwhile, the group credited with its composition, CFO, more than proved here that they could fill the shoes of Jim Johnston in the modern era.
See my life in the shade, now it's not quite. Hustling every day, I'm on my way to that job like. It's my destiny to be bigger, yeah, I got fight. And now that visions are sitting high in my...
Number 5. All the Things She Said, Victoria. Sometimes WWE's habit of licensing other songs for their superstars strikes a bit of a kismet with a certain performer. All the Things She Said from Tattoo was a controversial one back then, and today almost feels as anachronistic as the WWE's former treatment of their women's roster. Yet Victoria remained an outlier through all of this, a talented performer who could go in the ring while also fitting into the male-focused gaze of the WWE circa the late 90s and 2000s.
She is the WWE Women's Champion, Victoria!
All the Things She Said is an undeniably catchy slice of electro-pop from a bygone era, yet we wonder whether or not the company would still retain the tune if Victoria worked for them today.
Victoria!
She may have the advantage in this matchup.
Number 4. The Future, Asuka. The Empress of Tomorrow deserves a theme song as badass as she is, and CFO certainly pulled through with that when creating this killer track.
Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
It was a pleasant surprise that her song didn't lean too into the fact that Asuka is Japanese, as was the case with many of her Puro contemporaries within the WWE in the past, because as we know, that's not her entire identity.
It has been months upon months since we have seen Asuka in a WWE ring.
She's tough as nails, a technical wizard, and a fierce fighter. And what was certainly clear at the time was that she was indeed the future. Unfortunately, she did eventually replace the theme with the updated You Can't Hide, but for our money, the future is far superior.
One thing Asuka knows plenty about, it's winning, particularly the NXT Women's Championship.
Number 3. Love, Fury, Passion, Energy, Lita. As a slow, tribal build to Love, Fury, Passion, Energy by Boy Hits Car. This song was utilized for WWE superstar Lita as one of her themes during an era where WWE definitely embraced this sort of alternative rock.
Entering the ring from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita!
Love, Fury, Passion, Energy seemed to fit Lita well too, thanks to a Titantron presentation that celebrated the superstar's iconic personality and certifiable skill in the squared circle.
North Carolina's own Lita!
It's an entrance theme that's certainly of its time, while also embracing its nostalgic time capsule status with grace.
And what a friend to have for Becky Lynch.
Number 2. Who I Am, China. Jim Johnston eschewed a lot of instrumentation when it came to composing Who I Am for China back in 1999.
I can't believe
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ninth wonder of the world, China!
The tune instead features a vocal-led approach that speaks to China's dominance within the traditionally male-dominated landscape of old-school WWE. Who I Am is both tough and feminine, boasting hard guitar riffs and a shouted vocal that will not be silenced. It underlines just how viable China was competing against just about anybody in that ring, and also sold the character to an audience that seemed willing to accept this shift in the paradigm.
Federation Women's Championship. In the ring, the ninth wonder of the world and the World Wrestling Federation Women's Champion, China!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Demon in Your Dreams, Rhea Ripley. The nu metal era seemed to live again when Rhea Ripley debuted this collaboration with Motionless in White for her theme titled Demon in Your Dreams.
And representing the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley!
This track wisely starts things out with a screamed catchphrase that sets up the theme before Motionless in White kickstart their guitars. The sung chorus is juxtaposed against the more aggressive verses in a way that's formulaic, but not really in a bad way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Instead, Demon in Your Dreams feels almost nostalgic for that bygone era of muscular WWE anthems that connected the brand to the then current crop of metalcore and alternative artists.
What an ovation!
What's your preferred era of WWE entrance themes? Let us know in those comments below.